Working online. All right, here we go. We're about to go live, folks. We are going live at 5. I hope you guys are doing well. It is 4:45 p.m. where I'm at anyways. I've been traveling the world. But I love to keep my people up to date in what's happening, and I only report facts. I only report facts. Some people be upset about the restaurants that I sent out there, but this is to protect the community. I've actually received about not a from five from we have like 50,000 plus followers from Montrose and Edo and Heights. I think I've only got a handful of people that are really upset about that list of restaurants that have citations from the city of Houston for health violations. And I hope that the message is to protect the community. So what happens is when they are not following the rules, somebody can get really sick, including myself. And that's how it all started, is when I got sick at a local venue here in the Heights that I've gone to many, many times. But I've gotten really sick where, I couldn't keep anything down. It was just disgusting. I haven't been like that in many, many years. I'm never sick. But anyways, today we're going to be talking about crime reports and what's happening in the Houston Heights, Montrose, Innerloop, Edo area. And we're also going to be hitting on, I think we're going to be talking about that first, as I already have it up on the screen, about sexual predators in the neighborhood. A lot of people seem to think that just because we live in one of the best neighborhoods, and almost CNN calls the Houston Heights one of the best neighborhoods in the nation. But I love it here. I was born and raised. I went to Reagan. I went to Hamilton. Ended up going to law enforcement. That's a different story. But it seems to be overlooked. You can't let your little kids run around, and of course everybody likes that picturesque, or I don't know if I'm like picture perfect street that the Houston Heights is, and then they forget that there is sexual predators there. So what I'm going to do for you guys now is I'm just going to show you on the map, and these are statistics. You can go to Houston HPD's website. You can go to Harris County Sheriff's and get this same data. This is hardcore data. I'm just basically showing you on a map where they're at exactly. This public information. And then I have it in an Excel spreadsheet, and I'm going to post it to my blog so you can download it if you like, or we can send it to you in a blog post. I send all these blogs, once or twice a week, as much as I can, just to educate the neighbors on. Look at that, I spelled Heights wrong. Let's go ahead and fix that real quick, because that's bothering the crap out of me. Yeah, like I said, I'm not perfect, by the way, at all. So if you guys are looking for someone perfect, I make a lot of mistakes. I'm going to make mistakes in this presentation. I'm going to make mistakes after the presentation, even before. So I'm not perfect. I know a lot of people hit me on the blogs when I do, and like, you misspelled that, and you didn't put the comma right, and blah, blah, blah. And I do definitely appreciate that. I miss Miss Axelrod, my English teacher in high school, and she used to tell me the same thing, but I'm much better at selling homes, and that's what I do. So anyways, by all means, here's the sexual list, and keep that in mind when you're, for women, men, children, whatever the case may be, when you are out late at night, or you decide to let the kids run on their bicycles or tricycles, and you think it's just a perfect, but you have to keep in mind that there are sexual predators, and it's just hardcore facts in the neighborhood. Okay, so now that we have that thing, now that we've gone past that and kind of refreshed your mind, I hope that, it helps someone stay safe. It's just that's the main goal, isn't it? To stay safe and keep our families safe. So let's move on now. So now what we're going to go to is to crime. Crime is actually, let's take a look here. I'm going to move this screen and go back here. Oh, you know what's so strange is that we have a lot of activity here, but there's more sexual predators over here in this area. Very strange. So let's take a look. Let's go to I need to view all agencies actually. Alrighty. And all this data is all compiled for you and ready. So we got that. I want to go to Houston Police Department to see the incidents happen. Ew. And I mostly focus on, but let me unfilter this actually. Incident types. Let's take a look. Let's take a look at property crimes, break-ins, report theft, theft from vehicles, all that good stuff. Let's see what's happening. So there we go. Now we're populating the screen. And then let's take off the sexual offenders, just because we already went through that. Now there's no sexual offenses happening in the last 30 days. These are just registered sexual offenders that live in the area. And they're supposed to call in a radius or something, I think, and let the neighbors know. Okay, so by all means, okay, for violent, oh, come on computer. All right, so we've had a decrease in crime the beginning of the month, 31 days ago, and then it was spiked up about 15 days ago here, and then it's kind of leveled off. And it's always been to expected because as the holidays are coming and some people don't have the money to buy things and people are off on vacation, they're not paid vacations, things happen, and people, so it's very, very important to lock your stuff up. We've seen a lot of I guess robberies and assaults on 20th Street. We don't have much here, just on 11th, mostly where there's little clubs and venues and stuff. We've had a robbery on Yale Street, 700 at 7th and Yale. There goes the case number there, reported by Houston Police Department. And we also have, okay, these are all violent crimes here. So not much happening here. Hopefully it stays like that or stays in a decline. That would be awesome. But, you know, it's always good to keep your guard up. Now let's go over to property break-ins. These are things like maybe breaking in your car, stole your car, broke into your house. And we're going to take a look at that. Let's take a look. So all these cars here, and I have the same report in the data in the Excel spreadsheet. I can email it to you over. You see a lot of activity along 18th, on 20th. You see this, and then it comes down to Heights Boulevard. There's a lot of activity happening, of course, where there's a lot of traffic and people are going to retail locations, Kroger's, you know, noodle places and all kinds of restaurants. Of course, they're going to break in there. But as you can see here, we also have some burglaries. We have some burglaries right over there in 14th Street. It's one of the best neighborhoods of Houston. 14th and what is that? Is that Columbia? 14th and, come on. Oh, Studiowood. Oh, Studiowood. No, actually, no, wait. Actually, let's get a little bit more. At Norhill, oh my goodness, that's really surprising. So it just goes to show you folks that it doesn't matter if, you know, we're one of the, you know, best neighborhoods in the country. It doesn't matter if any of that. People are still breaking into houses, and it happens all the time. You have to keep your guard up. You got to lock those back doors, and don't be dumb. I'm just gonna say that. Don't be effing dumb. You know, leave your laptop in the car on the passenger. Don't leave your purse. You know, come on. And this happens every day in the jogging paths. You go jogging, we've all seen a bunch of windows broken out. So don't be dumb. Get your stuff. I mean, if you leave in your purse and you're just telling the thieves, hey, come and get me. And I hate to say that, you know, but it's so true. So anyways, so we've also had our, what is this here? Okay, a theft, and that's a credit card or ATM fraud at 12th and Beverly Street over there by the Lutheran Church. So, you know, ATMs, you have to be very, very careful because they're having these little pin pads that replace ATMs. They go right on top, and then they get your PIN code, and then they get the data, and then they start, you know, buying all kinds of things. So you have to be careful on that. Let's go back, let's zoom back out. What else is important over here? There's a lot of activity just happening in general. And it just goes to show you have to keep those guards up. So crime has kind of spiked up for the Heights in the last 30 days. And I think that's, you know, because of the holiday season, it's always expected to do so. So now we talked about that. Let's move on to Montrose for all my Montrose fans. Hopefully I can get this out of here. So there we go. Let's scroll on over here. Allen Parkway, Wall. Oh, it's such a fun area over there, Montrose. You know, the area is just going extremely high. I remember I sold a church over there a few years ago with it was 3 or 4 lots for like $2 million or something. Now that same lot is worth about $3 million. It's so quick. It's just so congested over there. We're still spiked up. I mean, if it's not over there in Norwood, we're still like averaging 325 for average 5,000 square foot dirt. You know, that's just regular. I mean, it goes as low as 250 all the way to 400, but we're averaging about 325 for a regular 5,000 square foot lot in the Heights. And in the Montrose, we're already going up to 500,000. Trailing right behind West University. West University is about 600 now. And it's amazing how real estate is just spiking up in this Innerloop area. People are waiting for a bust, but they've been waiting for 10 years. It just keeps on going further and further and further. And I'm not here just to push real estate, but and there's a lot of good investments you can do, and there's a lot of good realtors out there. Just make sure you get you someone that's going to work with you. They know that community like the back of their hand. You don't want to get somebody from Katy to come show you a house in Montrose or Heights because they don't know, they don't master the area. And then of course the Heights and people that have been doing business in this area, we have a lot of houses that we sold in the area. So if somebody tells us, hey, we're looking for this house, then I'm like, hey, I sold a house like that 5 years ago. Let me call Mrs. Jones. Hey, they ask you, and I mean, I do it all the time. It's crazy. It is crazy. But by all means. Okay, so now we're going to go over to Montrose. Ooh, oh, God, I zoomed out too much. All right, Alabama. See here, I don't have my reading glasses on, but we're going to do the best we can, huh? Parkway. How about we just type in 7006? Come on, computer, do your thing. There we go. Oh, there we go. Good. Okay, so that's about right. All right, so, oh wow, Montrose, in violent, over the last 31 days, they have seen a decrease in violent crimes and in property and the quality of life. There's a lot of partying over there, so there's a lot of drugs over there sometimes. And I love the Montrose area. Hell, my mom and my Uncle Eddie used to go party over there all the time. I used to drop them off when I was 15 years old, by the way. It was crazy over there. Hey, my uncle, I love him to death, but he's gay. And I love him, he's a funny guy. And, I just love him to death. So I used to drop him off at Heavens. He used to give me 20 bucks for gas. And I was like, hell yeah. When I was 17 years old, 20 bucks? God, that was 25 years ago. So, yeah, there's a lot of partying going on over there, of course, but there's a lot of houses over there. People are paying up the kazoo for average houses over there. At least $500,000, 5,000 square feet. Townhomes are going for about 400,000 or 500,000, 2,000 square feet. So that's just average. So anyways, that's good for the Montrose area. And of course, I still have that sexual predator list for the Montrose area too. Let's take a look at that list just real quick. And so here, I know you guys might get upset, but hey, let's go. I'm just reporting to you. Be safe. Be safe wherever you go. And it's not going. Oh, here we go. Explore agency. Here we go. Sometimes the system acts a little funny, so give me a break. Okay, so, and that didn't go in the right place, so let's go back. I don't know why it defaults there. Harris County, probably the middle or something here. Let's take a look here. Come on. Here we go. All right, good. All right. So that's pretty interesting. That is very interesting to me. So, I would think, because there's so much partying going on there. Montrose, is known for their tattoos. And that's just that's just me being really stereotypical. Look at that. There's not as many sexual predators reported in that Montrose area. These are just facts from the Harris County Sheriff Office. These are just facts. That's all I report, whether it be good or bad. Some people get pissed off, and that's just life. They're like, why are you telling all that crazy? I'm like, this is truth. Don't you want to see the truth? Jesus Christ. Anyways, so yeah, there's not that many sexual predators over there in that Montrose area. You can double check that with the Harris County Sheriff Office. And I have it downloaded too, and so an Excel spreadsheet in case you wanted it. And it has all the information, the addresses, and everything that you need. I'm not looking down on sexual predators. I think just it's a good information for you to know. So good, hey, they're out there, hey, and they're people. They need second chances, and society give them a second chance. And hell, we should too. I think, anyways. Everybody deserves a second chance. It's just that good information for you to know that they're out there. So that's my report for crime and sexual activity that's happening in the Houston Heights, Montrose, Innerloop area. And if you have a specific area that you like more information about, maybe you want some information about what's happening in that area, or that opportunity zone. For those that don't know about opportunity zone, just big tax breaks for investors over there in Hardy. So, that Hardy Road and all that good stuff over there a little bit. What is that, to the east of the Heights and north of Montrose a bit? So that area is just exploding because the this new legislature that just passed is just giving big tax breaks if you hold that property for more than 5, 7, or 10 years. We'll go back into that later on. By the way, I have a bunch of commercial real estate in the Heights and Montrose available. As you can see, we got 215 properties available for sale, all commercial, ranging from 500,000 up to 50 million. So if you need something, there's a lot of houses here on Dunleavy, that's over there in the Montrose. We've got some commercial medical offices. Oh, we have everything. I mean, this, I pay $5,000 for this membership, so you guys get it free. Yeah, so that's why a lot of commercial realtors don't go commercial, because it's so expensive to get into. I paid $5,000 for this data. And this data is available for you because you're my fans and I love you to death. And I just want to, educate you guys on what's happening. Maybe sell a property or two to you. If you know somebody looking to buy or sell a property, hell, I got to put food on the table, folks. That's why you're like, "Dan, Alan, I know you sell houses." Jesus Christ. I sell houses and commercial because I have to mix it up on you, brothers. Have to mix it up. So yeah, there's a lot of properties I have for sale. One of them that I really like is this shopping center on Montrose Boulevard. This son of a gun is so nice, and it makes a ton of cash. So instead of you investing or keeping your money in the bank, this one I think is believed right at about 5 million. Let's take 2 million of that, throw it into this, and instead of you generating 2% or even 3% in a CDA or something, let's generate nearly 9% in brick and mortar. And this is what the bank does anyways. The banks do it anyways. They just take your money that they're earning, giving you 3, and they take it into real estate, moving there. Believe me, I work with hedge fund guys all the time. That's what we do. The banks move that money into real estate and make tons and tons of capital on your little bitty. They pay you 3% on your super CDA. Or CD, I'm sorry, I said CD. I need some more coffee. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed my information. I have a blog at homesofheights.com, and I'm always sending out more information, so subscribe when you can. I know it's not Homes of Heights. It used to be homesofmontrose.com, but I just redirected that. I seem to be too busy now to do 2 sites. So Homes of Montrose is now going to homesofheights.com. I'm kind of like bringing them together, and I got some new stuff coming. Actually, my homes are being updated on homesofheights.com. For those that never, I need some more coffee. I told you, didn't I? Homesofheights.com. So what I'm doing now is I used to be a programmer. That's what my degree is in, a CIS actually. So I'm updating every 2 times a day. I'm updating properties that are on the market for the Heights and Montrose. And so keep up with me. If you need a certain search coming up, let me know, because these properties are coming in and I can't talk. I want you to get these properties first. So if you're looking for a property, you have to be fast and lock it down during the option period. And if you like it, you just continue to buy. If you don't, you back out, lose $100. But you have the option. So that's just one of my tips. Anyways, you guys go have a fun weekend. If I don't talk to you soon, what's today? Friday? Ooh, I gotta go to open house. Talk to you guys soon. God bless. Over and out. And let me see if I can stop this thing now. Let me see. Broadcast.